Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video. He's an Asian young man who actually came out to say that I didn't know how they look for a way to like get themselves into black people's business, but then some people are already very dumb, And he actually came out to say that Candace Owen is he's America's best black. Like, how come all of a sudden, Candice Owen is the person that is your best black? Each time, one thing is that they look for someone that probably got a little problem or that it's not like, welcome in black community, and then look for a way to use it to correct content. And he was like, she's been my favorite black as of late. Why is she your favorite black as of late? What did she do for you? He thinks that Candice Owen is smart and so many other things and the rest of it, and that he is missing Candice Owen on the internet, and he almost donated to her course. And I am saying, bro, you do not even love Candice Owen as much as you say. I am sure that he is using this for clicks and bait. Everybody want to make money on the internet. Sometimes they wake up and they say some nasty things about black people because they feel like it is going to get views and all that. But there is something I want to tell you all. One thing is that one day all this is going to backfire because internet is forever. Except he might think that it is definitely somewhere and it will resurrect just on a particular day. Let's get into
Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black as of late. I think Candace Owens is brilliant. I think she's so smart. I think she's so good at debate, and I think she's like a great speaker. I'm not kidding. I'm not being satirical. I'm not rage baiting. Like, I've legitimately been watching Candace Owens since 2020, and in recent months I had been watching Candace Owens like literally almost every night. If you check my following list on like all of my social medias, you'll see that I'm literally following her everywhere. I just legit can't get enough. So imagine how sad I am now that she's taking like such a long break. For people that don't know, Candace Owens used to work at The Daily Wire, which is Ben Shapiro's show, and she used to post like every single day, and I used to love like watching her YouTubes and her podcasts. She was like the main reason why I watched The Daily Wire. I follow Ben Shapiro and like I don't mind him, but I was really only watching his show for Candace, He just seems more whiny and like less smart. I think she left because she's like super pro-Palestine, and Ben Shapiro is like super Jewish. He wears like a really cute Jewish hat. I think it's called like a yarmulke. And so now she's like figuring stuff out on her own, I guess. And it just makes me so sad. It feels like something big is missing from my life. Like, I need Candace Owens back on the internet. I don't agree with like everything Candace Owens says because she doesn't love America's best white, which is like Taylor Swift. Unfortunately, my America's best black, Candace Owens, doesn't love my America's best white, Taylor Swift. But like, at least Candace Owens has like a more nuanced take on Taylor Swift compared to like the other blacks that like complain about her on the internet. So like, I don't mind Candace's negative opinions on Taylor Swift because she still admits to like Taylor Swift's good stuff. But I think Candace Owens is such a powerful and like important voice in today's society, and I legitimately need her back. I was so sad thinking about Candace Owens today. I almost donated money to her cause, and I just might, to be honest, because I miss her so much. Who else here watches Candace Owens? Let me know in the comments. Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black.
Why is this nigga on my For You page, and why is he gaining relevancy? Like, he is stupid. Not stupid, haha, stupid as in brain rot. First off, let me just say this. Candace Owens would probably be at the bottom of the list if we were making a list of black entertainers / influencers that had a positive effect on the black community. She would be at the bottom of the list with people like Puff Daddy, O.J. Simpson, and R. Kelly. Let's go with that. 2, remember when this dude showed his asshole to the entire internet? I feel like people forgot. Like, we were even invited to a Diddy party, and I saw this whole man's asshole 5 seconds into a YouTube video. Why is this guy still relevant? Bring back shame. Bring back shame.
Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black as of late.
Really? Out of all the ones that you could have picked from, that one's your favorite? No accounting for taste, I guess. Also, I think you should have added, a little bit more after the word black. Just don't end it there. If it were me, at the very least, I would have added the word person. And honestly, I have so many, I could never choose. I know I've mentioned this before, almost to the point of ad nauseum, but I live about 5 miles from the nation's largest HBCU. And every Friday, I have lunch with my friends who teach there. I can't imagine sitting down at the table with them and opening up with, "Hey, want to know who my favorite black is?" I honestly have no idea what their reaction would be, but I can't imagine it being very favorable. Favorite black? Ew. I mean, if I had to choose. No, I'm not doing that. Hey, Doc, how come all you do is talk about race? I'm just baffled by some of the shit y'all say. Well, anyway, this has been Doc for Diesel Punk Industries saying that sometimes I wonder if some of y'all's brains actually meet your spinal column. Thanks for watching, and as always, Crunchy White, pimp forever.
Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black.
You know what? I think he understands that he gets more views when he mentions or says anything about black people or black women or something along the lines of that, because there's no way, like the past 3-4 videos I've seen of him, it always has something to do with black people or something relating to black people. So it's funny because it's like the gall and the nerve. I don't know. And then the fact that he references as the blacks. Like, I couldn't take a person like him seriously. Like, I think that's why it's like he's insufferable, but to the point where like you're a joke. I couldn't take this man seriously at all. And the fact like that's his platform either says like there's a bunch of other ignorant people who follows him, or like he's just now starting to do this train and whatever makes the money flow, I guess. But
Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black as of late.
Firstly, I want to disrespectfully say, fuck Candace Owens, and fuck you too. And secondly, what the fuck is being a favorite black mean? Huh? Now your dumbass says you're not being racist.
Candace Owens is America's best black, and she's been my favorite black as of late. I think Candace Owens is brilliant. I think she's so smart. I think she's so good at debate, and I think she's like a great speaker. I'm not kidding. I'm not being satirical. I'm not rage baiting. Like, I've legitimately been watching Candace Owens since 2020.
For starters, Jet Ski, what the fuck is a black? And please explain to me and everybody else on the internet exactly what qualifies somebody to become your quote-unquote favorite black. We all knew these fucking trash pandas out here was cooning for validation, but thanks to conservative Glenn here, we finally got the confirmation we needed. Talking about she's your favorite black as of late, even though you literally just fucking stated that you've been watching her since 2020. You really talking about the same goofy-ass Negro peon who literally built a platform off of shitting on people like Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, the black community as a whole, for the same fucking dandruff demons who literally built her up, put her on a platform, and then threw her ass back out to the cotton field when she was no longer useful? Y'all love saying dumb shit like she's so smart, she's so articulate, she's so educated. I challenge you to go watch this full interview of her on the Breakfast Club where she ain't tap dancing for a bunch of fucking stormtroopers that's surrounding her, and then go tell me if she's still your favorite black. And another thing, every time I hear somebody rant about how much they love Candace Owens, the first thing I love to ask them to do is elaborate. I always sit back patiently waiting on somebody to please tell me exactly what is it that makes her so smart and intelligent. And I can never get a fucking direct answer because then it forces them to say the quiet part out loud. If Candace Owens talked about white people the same exact way she talked about black people, y'all really expect us to believe that y'all would still support her? I find it not only ironic, but flat out fucking hilarious that since old Benny Boy canned her ass from the Daily Wire, not Crotch News, Newsmax, or any of those conservative media outlets that are ran by a bunch of fucking caught creatures offer her a job not once. Oh, but when they needed a black face to talk shit about Black Lives Matter and black people that were getting killed by the police, she was one of the first geezer pleasers to call at the top of the fucking list. The chickens finally came home to roost. She know that y'all don't give a fuck about her unless she tap dancing or cooning for y'all validation. Which is exactly why she ran her ass off the Twitter to ask for a bunch of handouts from the baking soda brigade. How ironic is it that you said this shit?
Candace Owens is such a powerful and like important voice in today's society, and I legitimately need her back. I was so sad thinking about Candace Owens today. I almost donated money to her cause, and I just might, to be honest, because I miss her so much.
You love Candace and worship the ground that she walks on so much that you literally haven't even donated to her cause, knowing that they threw her out on her ass and she is currently unemployed. Like y'all say, she's so smart and so intelligent, so she should have no problem whatsoever finding employment, now should she? I mean, after all, it's not like she needs DEI or affirmative action to help her get a job. Now eat 1,000 dicks, or in your case, 1,001. You fucking glazed donut. Out here looking like you've been dipped in baby oil.
I sing the N-word out loud when Black people music come on, not because I don't love or respect Black people, because I do. It's genuinely just because it goes with the flow of the song, and that's usually how the song was originally written. Like Sorry by Beyonce, Mad City by Kendrick. But I would never say it in public if the people around me aren't okay with it. And I know how like disrespectful it can be to use around the Black community, so I would never do that. And so it irks me to my core when other Asians and white people and Mexicans and just like non-Black people insist on using the N-word in music because they're like, well, you know, I have a Black friend that lets me use it. I should be allowed to use it. Like, I deserve a pass. I'm just like, you don't need to like push for that so hard. Like when Rich Brian used to be Rich Chiga and he also used the N-word in like some of his earlier songs. Or when like Gina Rodriguez, like the actress, like said the N-word a bunch during like a song on her IG story. Tobias! Sorry, my cat was like scratching stuff. Stop it, Tobias. And then people got like upset at her and like called her out and she was like, well, you know, I'm like Latina and like I grew up with like Black people and they all like let me say it. Non-Black people, you don't need to say the N-word out loud around Black people or around anybody that doesn't want you to use it. Just like respect people's opinions. Like it's not that hard. Like even if you disagree with someone's feelings, like if it hurts their feelings or like upsets them, why would you want to use the word? I have so many fun N-word alternatives to use when like songs with the N-word come on. I use nuggets, or I go like shh, or I go like bleep, or I say nothing. And they all still go with the flow of the song, so no one has any excuses. Don't be racist. You have to respect Black people. I sing the N-word out loud when Black people music come.
Did anyone ask? I would have much rather just seen like a leaked video of you like sang at a club or like at a party and then cancel you. Because that's diabolical. And I also think that something that should really be considered, and I am saying this out of possible best interest, and I don't know why I'm being a nice person. I don't know why. I think you're forgetting that the good amount of the mass incarcerated population look like me, okay? And some of them actually like being there. Like, they'll do things to go back. So, I would be careful. I would be very careful. Because some people still like to shoot, like Tupac and Biggie are still alive, and stump like it's the 90s. And I don't mean ha 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 stump, I mean on your chest until you can't breathe. Good night.
So this is all I got from this video, and it's really amazing how silly some people could be, because this one is really a very silly one, sincerely speaking. He made a video the last time, still Black people. I don't know why all of a sudden like he is all in Black people's business, but you know what, we're just gonna wake up one day and find out that his account is no longer, it's not anymore. And it looks like, you know, each time he mentions Black people, he probably gets view. But trust me, I love it for him. I really do love it for him. But there is one thing I believe, like, Black people might wake up one day and this is account, he won't be able to say it anymore. And I absolutely enjoy, I would love it for him, you know. If you love Candace Owen that much, why have you not donated? You almost donated, right? To her course. You don't even love her enough, like you always, like you mentioned, like your favorite black, of all the black, that she is your favorite. You know one thing with these people, they really know what they are doing. And this young man, he's Asian, right? But you all can see that he acts like a palm-colored man. Yeah. He does all of it, like, you know how those palm colored people, how they try to gaslight black people, you know, when they see that someone is not in, probably in great terms with black community, like, you know, they look for a way to get into that business, like, you know, look for a way to be on that person's side. If you have looked around, you can also remember there was a time one Asian guy also came around to also say that he thinks that black people should, you know, welcome Candace Owen into the community and all that. And I am asking, like, who actually made you all judge? Like, who asked you people to tell black people what to do and what not to do? That whoever they want to be with, or whoever they want in their community, or whoever they want to welcome, is their problem, not your problem. You can go around, go to your community. I am sure there are so many other things bothering your own community that you can take care of, right? Then it is always, each time we wake up, they are all in black people's business and the rest of it. It's kind of tiring, you know. And this young man is also the same man who actually said that he has also used N-word. I mean, there was a time they actually, like, I saw some videos of him where he, like, where people were like, was it not the same young man who actually came out to use the N-word and all that? So this kind of person talks from pop-colored perspective, and they gaslight the same way they do too. They do not see any connection anywhere. There is no connection between Asians and all that and black community. The only thing is that they have refused. We are fighting for our own right, but they have refused to see reasons to fight with black people, or probably support black people. Even with the way black people support them, I mean, their stores, their businesses, civil rights and all that, always in their business, you know. But not until minorities, I don't know when they are going to wake up, but I hope they wake up someday, because they are using them as pawn. And this one also, like, you know, he has also bought into white supremacists, and you can see it written all over himself and also acting it. So the truth is that you all can look for a way to create, I mean, you can get in another, like, look for a way to create content. I don't know, I love it when people create content that are kind of, you know, that are smart, that are, you know, educative. Not waking up every day and all you want to do is look for a way to drag black people into your content, probably just for traffic and all that. I am very happy that I'm not falling for it, but trust me, very soon his account, he'll be looking for it. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.